Yeah, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy Pumlani. I'm watching with.
Refilwe Saldana.
Right, so Refilwe, where you from?
I'm from the East Rand, Alberton.
East Rand. All right. So tell me, when you're dating, what kind of a guy do you look for physically?
My boyfriend.
Describe him. Tall, dark.
He's tall, he's light skinned, he's built, he's lean, he takes care of himself. You know, he's focused on nutrition, he's in Herbalife, personal development, just the whole lot. He must just have order. Personality, someone I can relate to. I'm a very bubbly person. I can't date someone boring. I need someone who's always going to educate me. I need someone who's always going to teach me something new, you know, and we need to grow each other.
So if I'm asking you out, how are you going to see those things?
For me, it doesn't really matter on like it's actions mostly. Like you could ask me out and then have the wrong intentions. I need to see if you're serious or not, because I'm not going to waste my time with someone who's not serious.
So if I'm asking you out, it's not going to happen on the first day that you like, yeah, we can do this. It's going to take some time.
No, it's going to take some time because I need to know exactly where you're going with it.
Yeah, I feel. So if I'm asking you out, if I'm asking you on a first date and I'm trying to impress you, what are we doing? Where are you going?
Impress me with your mind. Are you smart? I'm not going anywhere with someone stupid. Number two, no, we're not ending up in each other's bed. That's exactly where that's going. Like if you want to try to impress me, I want to just know your logic. I'm going to ask you logical questions. What's your logic behind it? And if it's not like, I'm not impressed. Because you could buy me flowers, buy me a car, whatever. But if you're boring, I don't want to waste my time with you. Because I'm going to be someone who's going to bore me for the rest of my life. I can't.
So when you date in terms of you date towards the future. You don't just date. Okay, we'll see where it goes.
Okay. I usually give a chance. Okay, I haven't been giving a chance on relationships all year. So I've met different types of guys, right? With money, without money, you know, cute, not cute. But it just became a thing of wherever I am in life, the person needs to align with what I'm doing in life. Like I'm focused on wellness and nutrition. I can't be someone that parties every weekend. You know, I'm focused on making money. I can't be someone that doesn't have the mindset of money and stuff like that. So when I date, it has to be like, what is your future looking like? What are you planning to do in the future? And do I see myself in it when we speak about it? Like, are we gonna help each other in the future type of thing? You know what I mean? So it's always just dependent on that, not what you have. The things you say and how you treat people, humanity and everything else is everything. Like your background, just how you were raised, just your mannerisms and everything. I need to be someone that just makes sense.
What's your biggest red flag?
Biggest red flag is lying about unnecessary things.
Yours, I mean, like, okay, I understand that for a person opposite, but yours, the red flag that you have, that you know that this is what mostly makes
people away from me.
What do you do?
My red flag for guys.
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't know how to receive love. So it was because I was so accustomed to a certain type of love, like a toxic one, like a genuine type of love I used to push away, right? But I've accepted it now. However, then like it used to be my red flag where I didn't know my value and I didn't know like what I deserve. So I'd settle for less. So any little thing, like if you abuse me, say a certain thing, I'm okay with it. But that's obviously dependent. Every person's trauma determines their type of love language or what they're going to be going through, their type of love, perception of love in the future. So yeah, that's just...
So what changed?
Personal development mostly. When I joined the Herbalife business, it became that thing. When you just start focusing on your mind and start focusing on like you getting better, you getting, you know, when you personally develop, like you understand, you work on your mind, you work on a whole lot of stuff, how to receive things, and then it just changes. And therapy, I went to therapy as well, so I learned a lot of things, terrible things about myself that I could change. And I also, having to go to therapy, you also ask around, like, what do you think I would change, you know? And then personal development also teaches you that, to do self-introspection, fix where you go wrong before you go judging other people as well. So you're not always going to be a victim in every situation, but always like be open to change and be open to accepting when you're wrong, taking accountability, and also being open to receiving love. Once you've built and fixed yourself, be open to also just like receiving the same type of people, because when you work on yourself, you attract what's also worked on itself as well.
So how old are you?
I'm 23.
23?
Yeah.
So how's dating at 23?
It's fairly new. It took a while because I've been single for like a year. Actually before that, I was single for a couple of years because I had a child, and it didn't work out with the father of my kids. So I took some time off of dating, and I just was so closed off. I just thought like guys are just not, my thing. I was attracting the wrong guys because I was broken. When you're broken, your attract is broken. I wasn't fully healed, so I was just like, I need to work on myself. The moment I started working on myself, I attracted something better, which is the person I'm with today.
And then how was it him receiving you with the kid?
Funny enough, wow, he's not a guy, he doesn't have a child. He took care of himself. Like, there's those type of people like, me, because I have a kid, I'm thinking the next person I'm going to date must also have kids. It makes sense. It wouldn't be fair for you to demand someone to not have a child and I have a child, you know what I mean? So I wasn't looking at a guy who didn't have a kid because I was like, it's going to be hard for him to play stepfather when he took care of himself. He didn't make kids young. But with him, he's been like overall like such a blessing. He treats my child like his own. Like, it just doesn't even feel like he's forced to do it. He just doesn't, but just genuinely.
Right. So how do you feel about your partner having a female friend?
It's okay if there's boundaries. There's certain things that we need to enforce. You need to be careful. Like, you can't have a female friend that's gonna disrespect your partner, number one. And how close are you guys? And what's the female based on? Because in the business that we work at, we are friends with a whole lot of females and guys, and we work with females, we work with males. So it's just, if your man and your partner or your female can enforce boundaries and they have self-discipline, then it shouldn't be a problem, no.
Right. How do you feel about girlfriend allowance?
I receive one, so but it's not like planned, but it's like I don't mind it. Even if I don't receive it, I don't mind it. Thing is, it's rare to not receive it because guys usually do take care of their females, unless people are dating the wrong type of guys. But initially, girlfriend allowance is not a must, right? Because already, if you're treating me right, I don't need anything else personally.
So do you stay with your guy?
No. We don't live together as yet. I always have to it has to be marriage first. Or engagement. There must be something promising. I can't fat and sit.
Oh, so you don't believe in staying with the guy before marriage?
No, like it can be when we're engaged and stuff, and I could visit, but we're not gonna stay together and then we date for 5 years and it's not going anywhere. Then you don't end up marrying me and I'm playing wifely treaties here.
So if the guy loses his job, would you handle the dates and everything else that requires financial?
Precisely. If it's someone that's worth it, exactly. Like if for example, my man is treating me very well now that he's well off. Should anything happen and I have to take care of it, that's fine.
So you'd give him boyfriend allowance?
I would, but he wouldn't allow it. His pride wouldn't. He refuses to just be that guy. He's a man. In his perspective as a man, he needs to provide. So it depends on the person that you also date as well.
Right. So how do you feel about waiting for sex till marriage?
I was celibate for a year, so that wouldn't be a problem to me. It depends on your partner, but also, like, to be fair, intimacy is very important in a relationship, right? That's why it was created. Even though it was created for marriage, that's why I believe in soul ties and everything. That's why I don't just sleep around with anyone. Whoever I sleep with is someone I'm gonna actually have a vibe with for a very long time, right? Or it's someone I'm gonna date. So when I was single and I had a vibe, it was with someone that I knew was there, but I wasn't exchanging sexual partners. So intimacy is very important for a relationship, given the fact that if you guys are both like loyal to each other and you're not with other people, intimacy is important to build that intimate part of the relationship. Because the relationship on its own, it's a relationship, but with the intimacy, you feel connected to your person, your souls are attached, and it's just beneficial. So it depends. If you limit it, that's okay, but you can't start a relationship having intimacy and then stop it in the middle. It's not gonna work. Let's rather not have sex when we meet until marriage.
So what would cause you to be tempted to try something outside of your relationship?
Nothing.
So why do you think people cheat?
People cheat if they are not happy and they don't communicate it, or they can't communicate it, or they've tried to communicate it before, but they didn't listen. But I always believe, like, if you're not happy, tell me you're not happy, and then let's not make it work. Cheating is pointless. I'd never cheat. I'm with you because I don't want anyone else. Why am I cheating?
Never cheated?
No. I've never cheated before. It has to be a situation where, because it's pointless choosing someone if you still want other people. That's just my perspective. If I wanted to be with other people, I'd be single. Right? So importantly, I need to make sure that if I'm with my man, no other man is attractive to me. I don't want anyone else.
So how do you feel about your partner telling you what not to wear and what to wear?
okay. It's understandable because it brings respect to our relationship, depending on what it is. Like if I'm wearing revealing clothes, everyone can see my tits and my nipples and everything. That's disrespect to my man, because everyone is seeing what my man should be seeing. So why would anyone value his girl or value his relationship? It brings that disrespect, like, oh, you're walking around with the slut. That's just my perspective. As a woman also, if you don't want unnecessary, because you know how men are, if you're wearing revealing clothes, you're bringing that attention to you. So if you're wearing clothes that are just like extra and whatever, and you're saying, oh, because it's body positivity, expect that tension. So if I'm with my man and I'm naked, obviously men are going to bother us, like, your girl's ass looks good, like, it's revealing, it's there, of course it looks good, you understand? So if he tells me, babe, I'm not comfortable with what you're wearing, cool, I can also tell him I'm not comfortable, but like, guys, really, it's not much. But with girls, it's like understandable, like, babe, your butt is everywhere, you know, your nipples are showing and stuff. It's understandable, because I'm my man's partner now. I'm not everyone else's access, you know what I mean? Yeah.
So would you forgive your guy for cheating on you?
No, I wouldn't. It depends though, because I don't know what the future holds. Say if we're married and it happens, I don't believe in divorce. But if we're dating now and he cheats, no, I'm sorry. Why? I'm here. Like, why did you choose me if you're going to be with other people? It doesn't make sense. I wouldn't cheat on you, so don't cheat on me.
Do you believe in gender roles or 50-50?
Funny enough, we just had this conversation right now. Apparently, it's impossible to go 50-50 because men are providers. I wouldn't mind it, right? But that's what I said. It would depend on the person that you're with. I've dated people, I've been in relationships, so it was 50-50 before. I wouldn't mind it. It's just I don't attract people like that as well. But I have been in like a 50-50. But obviously when we're in the future, we're talking about car installments, house installments and stuff. It's different. Saying my man makes more money and then I have to go 50-50. It would have to be based on what I afford. However, if we're both making at the same amount of salaries and we're like, babe, you have to balance me here, then yeah, because we're both in it together. I've always said that I wouldn't mind. Like, if my man were to go broke, I have to take the lead. I'll take the lead, and you know. But however, if it's a relationship where my man never does anything, I'm always in the lead. I'm going to be controlling in the end, because I will feel like I'm wearing pants in the relationship. So 50-50 is also beneficial in a relationship, because once women have that power, they feel like they can control a man. You don't have a say as a guy if I'm doing the more controlling. However, it's different if it's a situation where the man has always been leading, and then if we had a hiccup and we're like, babe, you know what, this time we'd have to go 50-50. It's understandable. Okay, babe, I know when you're good, you know, everything is good. But now that nothing's good, I can't just leave you. I have to help you out.
Yeah. So, do you believe you're submissive or dominant?
I believe I'm very submissive. I've noticed. Okay, I think also it would depend. That's what I'm saying. If I'm in the control in the relationship, I will be dominant. But if my man is taking care of me, I'm very submissive.
So, what would make you dominant?
If my man is a piece of trash, honestly, like if you're not doing anything and I'm doing everything for you, like you need me, basically.
Would that relationship last if you don't?
No, I actually know. I've tried them, they didn't work. Like it just won't work, because then I know myself. Once I'm given power. Every person, once they've given power, they misuse it, or they just they overuse it. So if I'm given that platform that here, you're the one who controls the relationship, I'm gonna control it.
Okay, before I let you go, would you like to shout out your Instagram, business, anything you've got going on?
Okay, yes guys, so my name is YimiloTV. I'm a Herbalife nutrition coach. Do follow me on my socials, right? So I help people get snatched. As I said, I have a daughter, so I'm a mom. I help moms get back, young moms specifically, get back into shape. I help guys as well, but I'm gonna give you to my gyms to coach you. But specifically, that's what I do. I'm a wellness coach. I'm a mom. I spread positivity. I spread health, wealth, and nutrition. That's all it is. Okay,
can we get a 360 since you're promoting being snatched?
All right.
Shoo. Thank you.
All right, bye guys. Thank you.
Give me that black African. Give me that black magic African. Give me that black African. Give me that black magic African.